We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Bears and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Borucki is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Chris Wiggins. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the pitch. Oh, he couldn't make the play. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Stepping in, Randy Wiggins. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Christian Murray. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 17 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up. The Bears are out in front here, 1-0. Joe Wiggins will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Yeah, as you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in, Terry Mooney comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Mooney is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mooney aboard here at first with nobody out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone! Trey Mancini has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
To the plate now, Brian Brummett.
The catcher.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that average at a sterling .331. A dozen home runs and 37 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted in the air to right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Grounder down the line at third. One out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And this throw gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
The first baseman.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. And it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
At the plate now, Christian Brummett, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Chris Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Dallas is out in front here, 4-0. Now at the plate to Oscar Hernandez, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Grounded back up the middle, and the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
In there, strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Travis.
Boy, and that's a great play there at
Shaw.
short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Randy Wiggins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-1. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
In now, Christian Murray, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Nope, at the ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. He'll try it again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. The 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Gary Mooney.
Into the box now, Terry Mooney. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Guerrero shading to his right. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Ready to take his hacks again, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dallas leads this one 4-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Murray has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Into the box, Derek Fisher. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Now here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Up next is Danny Jansen as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. A high fastball is in there. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail here 4-0. Striding in, Brian Brummett. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brian Brummett.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Fisher. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in, Tyler Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's it.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Bart Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty-on-lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, that's it.
There goes the runner. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Drummond.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Drummond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Shaw has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dallas leads it 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled off. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Line towards center field. Brummett is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready once again, Chris Wiggins.
The left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Murray.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Murray. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Another full count pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Shot toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back, no double play.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Travis Shaw.
So a runner on second with one down now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here he comes again, 1-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is line to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 4-1 game. Jordan Romano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Into the box now, Terry Mooney. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Mooney.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hops this one up. Coming in is Hernandez, but this will land untouched. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Ryan Rummet.
Digging in now, Ryan Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A ball and two strikes now. The 1-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Wiggins. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the two-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Drives it to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. See you later. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Through 5.5, Dallas is on top, 6-1. Derek Fisher the next to bat, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
don't see this very often over this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
The batter.
At the plate, Danny Jansen. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Now batting, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him. So
now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Brummett is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 13. Shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
after falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now another 1-2.
Ball back outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. Now a 6-2 ball game. Chase Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22.
Stepping up now, Christian
Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Anderson is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Line drive, base hit to right. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Booyah! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. To the plate now, Randy Wiggins.
Second baseman.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swings through it for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Christian Murray. Fouled off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Terry Mooney. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Little chopper back to the mound. Barehanded at his knees. It's there. He got him. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Dallas is out in front 8-2. Bottom of the inning now.
Leading
Stepping
up
in,
for
Bo
Toronto,
Bichette. 0 for 2 for him to
designated
this
hitter.
point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is popped up. Wiggins is there, one away.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Settling in now, Randall Grichuk. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Digging in and looking for more, Derek Fisher. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, still 8-2. Striding forward now, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Ball. 2-1.
got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Runner.
And there he goes towards second. Popped him up. Shaw backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Striding into the box, Tyler Wiggins. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. See you later. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Justin Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
At the plate, Christian Brummett. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Dallas is on top here, 10-2. So striding in, Danny Jansen. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Ball
2-0 now. This is foul right side. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit. So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hit in the air to center field. Brummett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning coming up. It's now 10-3. Digging in to try it again. Chris Wiggins will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees. When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
inside, 2-1.
Count.
Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in, Randy Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Pitch is popped up. Guerrero in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 2-2.
Count full.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Murray.
Stepping in now, Christian Murray, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Now batting, Terry Mooney. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Popped him up. Tellez waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. The 1-2. High pop-up. Guerrero has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Bears are out in front 11-3. Goose Gossage, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he misses 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3. Bo Bichette is on deck. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The batter,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
now batting, center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Derek Fisher. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
That's inside.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Inside.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Bears put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Joe Wiggins earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Bears amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they blew out the Jays 11-4. At the doorstep of history, they now have 19 wins in a row. The Yankees halted their 6-game losing streak as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-3. Yordan Alvarez plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Astros to a win over the Red Sox 9-3. As of today, he is the American League leader in on-base percentage. The Tampa Bay Rays snapped a 9-game losing streak as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-3. The Royals launched 3 home runs as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-1. Lucas Giolito got the win, number 7 thus far, helping the White Sox dispose of the Twins 2-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Angels combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-7. The Metropolitans racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 9-0. The Miami Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-4. Chris Paddock grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Padres were winners over the Reds 2-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Chicago Cubs allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-1. Richard Rodriguez earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Pirates push past the Giants 3-2. Jairo Munoz had a total of 3 RBIs on the day as the Cardinals downed Arizona 6-3. The Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 10-8. Dominic Leone had his first victory of the year, helping the Indians push past the Dodgers 5-4. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.